Hey, hello, I am back. So it's still January, brand new year, and I know that a lot of us want to start new habits, new goals. Maybe you want to do something small to make it more achievable, and these goals and habits that I'm going to talk about in this video are definitely that. Also, I have my broken phone here with me. Usually this habit or this goal fails because you just let yourself get carried away or you don't take it as serious, and that's something that I'm really trying to take more serious now, especially being pregnant and being more tired during the workday. I just want to take a nap, but obviously I'm at work. Don't get me wrong, the people at my work, my coworkers, are very understanding, and I'm sure that if I needed to take a nap, they would be very understanding of that. The first one is going to be sleep improvement, at least getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep a day. You know those like hotel little sprays that you put on the bed, or something that makes your bed smell really good in general? So I actually have some back there. I'm going to bring them for you and show them to you right now. Okay, so these here are shower spa mist, lavender and eucalyptus. They're from the Spa Source. Actually, I was gifted these from my mom, and I think my dad brings them for her occasionally, and so she had some extras and she wanted to give 2 of them to me. Trying to get it to focus, but these are what they look like, and they just smell so good. They help relax you for when you're going to sleep, and they have all these different scents too, so whatever you like or whatever is best for you, definitely pick up 1 or 2 of them and just see how they work. But I think these are a really good investment. Okay, moving on to the second thing on my list would be setting a timer for 30 minutes before you go to bed, or even like an hour before you go to bed. Just set a timer for 30 minutes and make sure that you can clean as much as possible around your house. Whether it's your kitchen and you want to just work on washing dishes or making sure that the sink is completely empty, or even going into your room and decluttering a little bit. It could also be as simple as sweeping your kitchen and making sure that everything is picked up in your kitchen, your living room, literally anywhere. Taking 30 minutes just to clean and declutter. This third one is kind of hard to talk about just because being pregnant, I'm not a saint in what I eat, especially when I get super hungry or hangry. Like, pregnant women know it's no joke. Also, the cravings that pregnant women have may not always be the healthiest, but that leads me to my third one, which is limit how often you go to fast food places, or try to do like way less of it. Personally, I don't like Taco Bell, but my husband does, so we don't really go often at all. But we all know that when you have fast food, it's not good for you in the long run health-wise. You can really feel the difference having like sushi versus having Taco Bell, and having like a lot of it, and then towards the end how you feel. Like, your body feels just way worse when it's like fast food. But then if it's something like avocado, cucumber, and rice, and maybe like a good protein like salmon or shrimp, you obviously feel the difference. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, when you guys go out, maybe try choosing something healthier. I know that healthier is sometimes more expensive, but just making that sacrifice for your health this year can be something that will be beneficial for you in the long run. I'm really trying to get more educated on gut health, but I think that even antibiotics with that can help a lot and make a huge difference in your life. It just all ties down to what you eat. What you eat is what you are, is what they always say. Okay, so this fourth habit is such a simple one that I think you've seen everywhere. I mean, you can see it on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, everywhere, like friends talking about it. But that is drinking lemon water in the mornings. I want to talk about drinking lemon water in the morning specifically because it actually helps reduce any inflammation or bloating, and then this obviously carries on throughout the day. And when I do have my lemon water in the mornings, I like to make sure that the water is room temperature. So lemons are actually high in vitamin C, which is an antioxidant, and that helps your body just produce collagen, which we all know collagen is really good for our hair, skin, and nails. Then when I am having my lemon water in the mornings, I also take any pills or medication that I have to, which right now I'm really just on my prenatals, but this really helps like make sure that I don't forget to take my prenatals. And also guys, whenever you are taking your meds, just please make sure that you're checking the expiration date on those bottles, because it's so easy to just forget about it and not even look at the expiration date and continue to take your pills, medication, and all that. But I've recently learned that like a lot of people aren't very mindful of that, and they can be taking expired medication. So you just want to be more careful with that. This next goal that I want for myself is to just learn how to be a better cook and make more homemade meals often, because I know that for me, I didn't really like cooking when I grew up, and I didn't want to ever learn when my mom was teaching me how to cook. Especially if you plan to have kids or plan to get married in the future, I think that learning how to cook now and mastering that is going to help you so much in the long run, because I wish that I did when I was younger, but now I'm still in my early 20s. But I know that a lot of my friends, they know how to cook from when like they were super young until now, and they've just mastered so many recipes. But that way you know not only what you're putting into your body, but how much, the amount of salt and butter, cholesterol, all that good stuff. So this next one is really big for me because my husband and I are actually both in the military, so we're married meal to meal, but making sure that we really truly de-wind when we come home from work. So even though I'm not a huge fan of video games, I never have been, I don't like it, I'm really working on not letting it bother me as much, because I know that that's one of my husband's only outlets to like de-winding or really de-stressing. Anything that helps you, whether it's video games or taking a shower, taking a bath, maybe just sitting on the couch for like 30 minutes to an hour and watching a show or watching a movie, but really making sure that you just like stop thinking about work for a second and just like let that all go and try to de-stress as much as possible. It could even be as simple as setting the mood, so maybe lighting up your favorite candle or turning on your favorite little lights, maybe meditation or some breathing exercises. Alright, so this last one is for all of my people that are currently in a relationship, or even if you have like a really close friend or you just want to do this with a family member, is going on more dates. So my husband and I always make sure that we go on more dates, and this is depending like whether the money and the time and the situation allows, but having good conversation and just really bonding with your partner or your friend, family member, this just helps so much to like let what you have to let out. Whether it's a situation that you've been wanting to get off your chest for a while, you can definitely do this by just going out with your partner and just venting out to them. I find that this is like a good form of therapy, and just it makes you feel better overall. And I'm not saying by any means that staying at home all the time is a bad thing, but sometimes your body just needs those like extra steps. Your body just needs to go out and get a breath of fresh air and have some quality time with somebody. So I really think that even for the people who stay at home, I think this is something that you can make a goal for yourself this year and try to put yourself out there more. Not saying put yourself more out there as in content creation, nothing like that crazy, but just like for your own sake, for your own body, for your own mind, and your growth. I think it's just very beneficial to also have some time for your friends, your family, or anybody who wants to spend quality time with you. Alright guys, I think that's pretty much the end of the video. This sums up everything I wanted to talk about today. I really hope that you learned something, or you really like took down some notes on some of these habits or goals that you want to implement into 2025, because I think that we can truly accomplish so many more habits and goals this year. Like every new year, you just want to always become the better version of yourself. For me personally, I am going to be a mother. Well, I'm basically already mother, but my baby is coming in June of this year. And then I'm also married, and I'm going to become a homeowner very soon. My husband and I, we are both saving for a house. So that is going to be a huge accomplishment. That is the end of this video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed.